Hello guys, this is DC Trader and it's December 17, 2020 and take a look at our US futures market guys, creating another all-time high. That is really great. I am very excited for another good job for our US market. Take a look at that guys. Yesterday we were discussing here and actually before the end of the day, they had a little pullback and they tried again. In this particular area, what we found, we just found buyers, and buyers pushed the market. We near, and then today, what we happened? We are in a new all-time high. Alright, so let's take a look at what's going on with our market. And of course, thank you very much for all of my viewers and subscribers for supporting my channel. Hope you like what you see. And for new viewers, and if you like what you see, please subscribe to support this channel. And let's take a look at our markets. Our markets are doing okay. It may deserve a little may not be doing that great, but we are hanging in there. Take a look at this guys. Okay, let's take the box out to have a little bit clear. Yesterday guys, remember a few days back we got a 3-day bear micro channel, and yesterday we started a new bull channel, right? Now, the only thing that I say today is a little not so... It's okay. Take a look at that. The market opened. It went down, right? We saw buyers who is actually waiting here, right? So I was thinking, if this is broken, then you know it is a bear micro. Right, but the thing is, the good news is, it is still a continuation to this particular bull micro channel because it just touched, and went back up. Now for tomorrow, guys, I'm just gonna adjust the box for my one or the other, like that. Now I really hope tomorrow we can stay above 7,298 and stay up there. If not, then maybe a little bit of a, but as long as we don't go below 7,236, we are okay. Other than that, let's hope our PSE is following our US markets. Alright, the next particular stock we're going to be discussing is AC Energy. And what is AC Energy doing, guys? Let us open it up, and it is a little because okay, now of course yesterday I marked this channel one or the other and it chooses the other. But anyway, take a look at this. This particular AC Energy has been a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of bear micro, so it's kind of sad. But let's take a look at in the Ninja Trader on this particular C. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that, all negative there. So right now, basing on this, the last bull micro we got is actually it is from these 2 days, right? 1, 2. Now let's take a look at that. Where is that? So 1, 2. Take a look at this. And after these 2 days, we did not really do a lot of good stuff, right? So I would say we are still hanging in these 2, right? As long as we don't reach these 2, we're still okay to the upside, and we may be able to still reach 644 and even above. So what we'll do tomorrow for one or the other, let's do it that way. There you go. So you know, even if it goes up, as long as it does not retest or go above then you know it's still a continuation to this bear micro. But I hope there's some changes tomorrow to making it a bull micro. So the next particular stock we're going to be discussing is Ali. Now Ali, guys, I was kind of excited yesterday when it ended up 42, but today it kind of created a bear micro, which is, you can see here, it opened, able to retest it, and then now it ended up the same price actually as yesterday, which is pretty good. Now the only thing is that for tomorrow, I hope this can stay above 42. If it can stay above 42, it can easily reach 44, guys. Now the way I would see it, yes, but I noticed that Ali really likes to follow the PSE market, guys. Anyway, let's see tomorrow, guys, for Ali. And let's take a look at the NinjaTrader platform in our dailies. Look at that, beautiful, guys, beautiful. And if you take a look at this, oh, beautiful. So this is already a second entry here. As long as we don't go below 40, guys, this is going higher. That's very good. So the next particular stock we're going to be discussing is BDO. So BDO overall, guys, overall it's still good. And you know, today it started a bear micro. But the thing is that it ended up a little higher, right? So let's do it that way for tomorrow. It looks like a copy of Ali. But anyway, let's take a look at this tomorrow, one or the other. I hope that BDO stays above 114.90 to be exact, and continue to create higher highs. Because tomorrow, guys, it can also, like this, it opened and cannot retest its high. It's going down for a continuation of this bear micro. So where is the next support that I think I see? It's 112.59. So let's see more or less. But I find overall BDO is way better than MBT, guys. SECB is a little pullback, but yeah, so I am quite impressed. I thought that MBT will outperform BDO, but there's some new changes here, guys. So the next particular stock we're going to be discussing is Converge. Now for Converge, guys, the way I see it, I'm kind of happy on where we're at, except there is we tried it 3 times today to reach 1590, but we did not reach higher though, and we're trying to go back down. Although definitely this looks to me like a start of a bull micro, but we really need to retest 1590 in order to confirm, because right now it could always hit there a lot of times 1590 and nothing happens. It still goes back down and even lower than 1552. So I'm still holding my 2 fingers here, crossing it up. So let's see for tomorrow where we're at. So it's one or the other. I would say I hope Converge will definitely stay above 1590. If it does 1590, guys, we have a better chance of going back up. And if you take a look at this, guys, we are having a little trouble on 16. So I don't know if we can break that 16. If we can break that 16, definitely we can go back up to 1680. But this particular area is giving us an issue. And if you take a look at this, guys, yeah, sellers really know where to get in. Take a look at that. From below 1, it never breaks. Actually, it did break here a bit, but you know you're above there in the IPO price, and now it's going back down. So let's see, guys. As long as we can break this 1590, guys, it can make a big difference for us. So the next particular stock we're gonna be discussing is BDO. And for BDO, guys, it is overall a little, I'll just do it like that. Okay. Because right now, today, we started to go back up. The only thing that I didn't like is that it wasn't able to retest after it went back up. So definitely you're feeling that 1780, you got some sellers there. Now the only issue we have is we are in between these two areas, right? So for tomorrow, let's just do it that way. Like that, one or the other, guys. Now definitely, by the look of this, if we're gonna be able to retest 78.81 anytime soon, guys, definitely we're doing fine. But other than that, this stock is doing okay. So the next particular stock we're gonna be discussing is FGEN. And if we take a look at FGEN, guys, overall, basing on this, now where did I start the fib? I started it over here, guys, and the reason why do I use fib in the movement after a bull and a bear micro is that most likely you get buyers here. Buyers are interested here. Sellers are here, that's why they started a bear micro. So you're thinking, okay, these guys, they really want to go test higher though. In order for them to make money, they want a little bit more, right? So that's why they started again, right? So the only thing is that you got sellers above, buyers below. So let us see who has more is force. That's what I would say. Now, basing on the look of it, this one, there's a little start of a bull micro. As you can see there's a bull micro and it's trying to retest the high. So let us see tomorrow if there is some continuation. So for FGEN, we're just going to do it like this. See one or the other. But let's hope that it reaches above 28.05 and even higher and creates higher highs. The next particular stock that we're going to be discussing is HLCM. Now for HLCM, guys, it is a really not great. Because I was already excited, guys, that it was going up. Unfortunately, today it went up higher and it could not retest the high. And you know, it could not retest the highs anytime soon, guys. You got this bear micro. Now, the only thing is that, are these buyers really interested, right? To go above 792. So I would say I would just do this tomorrow for the one or the other. I would say like this a little bit better. So for tomorrow, guys, it could go up a bit, but if it could not retest the highs, it is more to the downside. So let us see what happens tomorrow. And of course, the reason why I like, okay, where did I find this Fibonacci? Here. 1, 2, retest that hard. And you know this particular stock there, that's where I did get this. Now it went exactly to this level here. And it go up again. Then where did it stop? This level here before it reaches here. And started sellers trying to go down. So, the way I would see it tomorrow is, from the seller's point of view, sellers are here, buyers are here. Sellers push it down. Buyers push it up. Sellers want to go down. Where's the target of the sellers? Around this area. Actually, even more, around this area. Where's the buyer's target? This area. That's why this is what you call a range. If you can see that, see? It also stopped there at this particular area. So, basically right now, this is a tug of war. Let's see who has more interest in pushing this up. But overall, you know that the buyers have a little edge with these guys here. So this is what I would do tomorrow. Critical levels tomorrow would be 730 and 716. If it does not reach there, then buyers are more interested in pushing it up. That's about it for this particular stock. And if we take a look at that in here, overall it is still pretty good. Alright, the next particular stock that we're going to be discussing is JFC. Now for JFC, guys, it is really a... Overall, I would give it a... But we are still here in this particular range, so it is still very good. But we understand Jollibee really did. When it grows, it really goes. But in this particular scenario, let's find out. Take a look at this, guys. See? Sellers, then it tried to go back down there. So the last time we see buyers from this particular angle is here to here. So buyers are here, guys. Buyers, see? Now, if we do this, why did it stop there? Now, let's delete this for a second. Let's take a look at the angle, see? So basically, it reaches its 60%. That's why I tried to push up. The only issue is that these sellers here are really pretty strong because they were able to hold down 3 days of bear micro. Now, the only thing for tomorrow, guys, basically, I would see we have to go up right now. Now, the nearest area that I would say is good is around 205. We don't want to go below 205, guys. If we do go below 205 and there's a continuation to this bear micro, then you know their target is around 204. So I would say for tomorrow, guys, I would do this. One or the other. Oops, sorry about that. There you go. Alright, so let's see if there's any changes. So if these buyers are really interested, then they will start buying. If they're outnumbered, then you know what will happen. It's going to go back down here. Alright. So the next particular stock that we're going to be discussing is MBT. Now, MBT, really, guys? Okay. I'll tell you what. Very big difference, right? MBT right now is really... Now, if you compare this to BDO, guys, MBT is not so great. Take a look at this. Hitting there, hitting there. So the next time, they will try to hit below 40, 45, or even 49. And if they do, guys, then you know this is not so great. Which means that sellers really want to push this market down. Now, although we are still near the borderline of 49.80, but still, let's see what happens. Now, if we take a look at the smaller market view, right, of MBT, we don't want to go back to 49.50, guys. And if we do, guys, not so great. So let's see, guys, if we can stay above this particular area tomorrow. Because right now, this has been a one big... Imagine that, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it only had near 2 days, and now it's trying to go back down. So sellers are here at 50.47. So my nearest area of concern that I wanted to break is 50.47. If we can break at 50.47 and stay above there, we are doing great. But other than that, let's hope that this particular area, right, this will continue to make a bull micro tomorrow. If not, then that's not so great. So the next particular stock that we're gonna be discussing is MM. I apologize there, guys. I was about to sneeze, so I just turned off the recording there so you won't hear me sneeze. So actually, on MM, guys, we are also like MBT. The buyers are really outnumbered, and it's trying to go below this particular area again. Although today it went above, but it could not retest. So this can only mean one thing. There could be a continuation tomorrow to this bear micro. But other than that, let's see if this 565 holding. And other than that, it looks like slim. Because I've noticed that Pure Gold, MM, and the supermarkets are really having a hard time these days. Alright. So the next particular stock after MM is one of my actually still okay because I'm still in the position, right? But PGOLD, guys, is really giving us. Actually, if you really tell me what's PGOLD doing, take a look at that, guys. Very huge up. Could not even retest back to 45, guys. So now it is going back down. See? Normally, on a good trade, it will be like this. Up, pull back, go back to the highs, pull back, go back to the highs. Alright? That is good. Now, for us, guys, very strong up, and no follow through. So which means that sellers here liquidated, and then they became buyers for a bit, and they came back around this particular area just to push it down more. Alright, so although this is slowing down a bit, but I just want to see what's going to happen here, guys. Because sometimes it tried to push down and buyers push up, tried to push down, buyers push up, until there's a certain time wherein the buyers are outnumbering the sellers and sellers will slowly liquidate. But as of right now, sellers are stronger. And you can see that, guys. Take a look at that, guys. It went down, trying to go up, could not even retest that area. Very strong down, tried to go back up, could not retest that area. So it reminds me of MM, and look at that follow through down. Now of course you have some buyers there, but still. So for tomorrow, guys, I would do like this, one or the other, but it's looking to me like Pure Gold is really having a hard time, and it is really having a hard time. So the next particular stock that we're going to be discussing is SECB. Now, SECB on the other hand, out of the banks, guys, BDO looks pretty good. SECB, take a look at that. 3-day bear micro, guys. Look at that. Not good. Oops. But, of course, overall, imagine he has approximately 1 month of very powerful bull micro. Definitely deserves a little break. So I'm just taking a look at what will happen if it reaches 138.42. Would the buyers continue to buy? Or a little bit lower here, which is around 137.47. Let's see what happens. Alright. But other than that, I feel this market still is overall to the upside. But other than that, let's see. All right. So for SECB, really, let's see if it changes to a bull micro tomorrow. So the next particular stock that we're going to be discussing is tech. Now, tech, guys, it looks like it's copying from SECB. It just went up a bit and it could not retest. So you know what will happen. Bear micro, and so which means that sellers are starting to get in at 780. Now, why? Let's take a look at that. Let's make this one bigger. Maybe because of this big candle here. Huge candle. And if you extend this particular area here, take a look at that. It could be this is a start of a pushing down. It did push down, and take a look at that. So overall, but I would say this particular stock may still have a chance. It could be it's just closing its gap here. So I would say the next support for this particular stock could be around 721. So let's see what will happen in 721. If 721 succeeds its support, guys, then this may have a chance to go back up. Now, if you also take a look at this, yeah, that is a much better because of this particular previous resistance became support. Let's see if 721 supports there tomorrow. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for another great day in our reviews. Hope you like what you see and hope you trade basing on your trading plan. And thank you very much and have a great evening.